Success is painful. If you truly want to succeed, you must stop listening to your feelings and push through the painful times. At first, everyone has a lot of motivation and does a lot. But then, halfway through, most people give up because they no longer feel like it. Don't be one of those who act according to their desires. Be one of those who do things even when they don't feel like it. This way, you will achieve real success. If you only pay attention to your mood and feelings, you will start 100 things but finish none. However, if you persevere with one thing even on tough days, you will have something perfect. And that's how success is achieved. With a vision, a bit of motivation, but fundamentally, it consists of disciplining and perseverance. Make a habit of not holding someone's past against them. When someone works hard to grow and change into a better person, allow them to show up as that person. Every day is a chance to begin again. Don't focus on the failures of yesterday. Start today with positive thoughts and expectations. I owe nobody this, I owe nobody that. This is how we go to this level of irresponsibility, broken relationships, and reckless society. Don't let anybody lie to you. You owe people respect, empathy, compassion, regards, good characters, and accountability. Stay true to who you are. Don't lose your faith in having something real just because a few people didn't remain authentic with you. You're busy doubting yourself while so many people are intimidated by your potentials. Don't let them down. Don't hit my phone when my life starts to progress because all I wanted was a little support and you all ignored me. Go where love is. Go where the certainty is, the consistency, the reassurance, and most of all peace, and stay there. Old keys don't open new doors. You think you can break my confidence? Bro, I eat alone in a restaurant and take myself out on solo dates. It's just a few of you who will get married to rich men. Many of you will get married to broke men and life will not be easy at all. I am not being a prophet of doom, but I am encouraging you to learn to be hardworking and lower your expectations from men. In other words, hustle. All waves eventually pass. I saved your reputation by not telling my side of the story. Keep your secrets to yourself because your best friend has another best friend who is not your friend. Tired, but I have goals. Don't leave good for something better. Because by the time you realize that better ain't good, good has already found better. Be kind to yourself. You're still growing. Don't miss any stage of your life pretending to be mature. Sending love to everyone who is trying to rediscover their voice after life made them believe that silence was safer. Today is your opportunity to build the tomorrow you want. You're only responsible for being honest, not for someone else's reaction to your honesty. It's never too late for a new beginning in your life. When they can't afford what you have, then you are called a prostitute. Sorry, bitches. I'm the head of the table and nothing is gonna change that. Tell anyone looking down at you that it's just for a while. Never look down on me because I don't have time for anybody. To all my friends hustling silently out there, your time will come. You will shine one day. If you're in the background cheering for someone else today, but working on yourself, it won't be long before glory comes at your doorstep. Keep hustling, keep true to your work, and things will change. To see a miracle, You have to be the miracle. One of the worst feelings is when you hate yourself to the point that you start believing you deserve all the pain you are going through. I cannot lose. Mama is praying for me. If an egg is broken by the outside force, life ends. If broken by an inside force, life begins. Great things always begin from the inside. I don't know who needs to hear this more than me, but God is about to make everything right again. Life isn't about finding yourself. It's about creating yourself. Be selfish with your time. A lot of people don't deserve it. Impossible is easy. A limitation for man is an opportunity for God. Whoever left us in the middle of the forest has no right to ask what the wolves did to us. Focus on what you can control. Release what you cannot. I am not after money. I am after the freedom that comes with money. Two different goals. Stay away from people who benefited from you but act like they did it without you. People don't change with time. They change by understanding the reality. If you want to be different from the crowd, think different from the crowd. The expert in everything was once a beginner. Being wounded doesn't mean being defeated. I have not given up yet. People's hearts appear in their eyes. The hotter the water, the better the taste. How others see you is not important. How you see yourself is everything. Life is like a bicycle. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep balancing, you must keep moving. Life isn't about waiting for the storm to pass. It's about learning to dance in the rain. Don't act like a normal bird when it starts to rain. Fly above the rain like a hawk. I think you should keep going just to see what happens. Life is already hard. I don't want to be around anybody who makes it worse. When you do not have a shoulder to lean on, there is a ground to kneel on. At the end of the day, it's only God. Believe in Him. Try again. You made a plan and failed? Who cares? Try again. Got in a relationship and failed? Who cares? Try again. Lost money trying something new? Who cares? Try again. Fell off your gym routine? Who cares? Try again. Gain back the weight you lost? Who cares? Try again. Love hits different when both of you are givers. It's like endless flow of receiving. Nothing ever feels one-sided. You give and you're filled right back up. This is one of the healthiest connections to experience. Reciprocation with interest. If you don't separate yourself from your distractions will eventually separate you from your goals and the life you want. Everything feels so fake nowadays. Always perform your best, no matter the size of the audience. Acknowledge where you are and honor who and what got you here. Sometimes you have to stop being scared and go for it. Either it will work or it won't. That's life. The day you will drop the demon called "What will people say?" that's when you will enjoy your life to the fullest. You may not have a lot of things that other people have, but you have things that a lot of people wish they had. So be grateful for everything in your life because your life is much better than you think it is. A queen will always turn pain into power. The problem with you is that after you've healed, you go back to the crime scene. Then, one day we all left and no one knew it was our last game together. We live in a time where intelligent people are being silenced so that stupid people won't be offended. I don't regret anything, but I am definitely aware of what I won't do again. If you wanna become a lioness, you must train with lions. Vibes don't lie. Actions speak louder than words, but consistency speaks louder than both. Choose people who always make you feel wanted. The older I get, the more introverted I become. I do not leave the house unless I must. As long as the dice is still rolling, your six will soon come up. Ladies, I don't mean to hurt your feelings, but a man calling you baby means nothing. A man marrying you means nothing. A man having a baby with you means nothing. A man changing his ways, his lifestyle, and his priorities for you means something. And when you need me, remember I'm still as bad as you told people. So much I want, but then again, so much I already have. God has been faithful and I'm grateful. What belongs to you will effortlessly flow into your life. Instead of worrying about how, just relax and be in a deserving state and receive. Believe that it is already yours. Start owning and being the energy of what you want to receive. Start matching what you want to attract. So private that if you know my business, I know who told you. I don't know if this is normal, but if you and I are dating, I want to be your second priority. I need your first priority to be you, your ambitions, your goals, your life. I want to see you win. Don't let me be your distraction. Let me be your motivation and your inspiration and your support to help you grow. Never lose hope because one day you will thank yourself for not giving up. Real growth is when you start checking and correcting yourself instead of blaming others. You take your power back and be responsible for your life. Call who doesn't call you. Remember who forgot you. The person you wanna cut off might be going through a lot for a while. Stop practicing hate. Minimize your kindness. This generation has no memory. Sometimes you have to suffer in life, not because you are bad, but because you didn't realize where and when to stop being good. To everything, there is a reason, and every reason holds a meaning. Stop trying to calm the storm. Calm yourself, the storm will pass. Real pain. Some people say it's painful to wait for someone. Some people say it's painful to forget someone. But the reality is the worst pain occurs when you do not know whether to wait or forget. Be real but never try to prove it. Maybe I was raised wrong, but I was taught that if you wanted something, you must work for it. Normalize luxury in your life. Suffering is not a sign of humility. Work hard and shamelessly enjoy the fruits of your labor. If you can afford it, buy it, use it and enjoy it. Blow your own trumpet when you acquire it and enjoy your success. When the tables turn, can you eat what you served me? Don't decrease the goal, increase the effort. You want to be rich but you've got a good heart? It doesn't work like that, my friend. When you set a new standard on how you expect to be treated, you will be surprised at those who disappear from your life. It's a hard pill to swallow when you realize how many people benefited from your lack of self-love and boundaries. It's also a great way to filter your circle. They are starting to believe in us, and I don't like it. I loved it more when they doubted us. Stop expecting people to know better because of their age. Maturity is a choice. We don't become mature as a result of growing older. We become mature as a result of being self-aware, choosing to learn and being intentional about our actions. If you cannot handle stress, you can't manage success. The only bird that dares to pick an eagle is a raven. It sits on the eagle's back and bites its neck. However, the eagle doesn't respond or fight with the raven. It just opens its wings and begins to fly higher in the sky. The higher the flight, the harder it is for the raven to breathe, and the raven eventually falls due to lack of oxygen. Not all battles you need to respond to. Not all arguments or critics you need to respond to or answer back. In the end, we only regret the chances we did not take. Sometimes you don't get what you want because you deserve better. Maybe if we chased God as hard as we chase people, God would give us the people we don't have to chase. Even as a joke, certain things should never come out of your mouth. Never complain about what your parents couldn't give you. It was probably all they had. Nobody knows how hard you hustle, or how lonely you feel at some times, or how much sleepless nights you pass through, or daily struggles and stress. That's why you don't need to be stressed about what other people think about you, because at the end of the day, all you have is you. Life goes on. Whether you choose to move on or take a chance in the unknown or stay behind, locked in the past, thinking of what could have been. You can't force someone to see that you're a blessing. You just gotta let them miss out. Introverts don't just observe. They read you like a book, cover to cover, head to toe, your actions, your reactions, your words and your vibe. But they stay quiet. You may think you got away with your clever words and pretty smile, but trust me, they can spot a fake from a mile. Normalize not forcing people to choose you. If someone thinks they can get better elsewhere, let them peacefully. If you have passion and purpose for what you do, there will be no resistance to consistent hard work. You will thrive on working hard to achieve your goals because they will have a meaning. Find the meaning first and the money will find you. Pray for your mother. Some relatives actually hate her just because she brought you up the way they never expected. If you don't feel like praying, force it, because something is also forcing you not to pray. I love people who are highly aware of their worth, but highly humble too, and never look down on anyone. If it costs your peace, it is too expensive. The top is for those that climb. If you must lie, be brief. Missing out on temporary fun to build permanent stability is not a loss. Lock in. Your worst sin is that you have destroyed and betrayed yourself for nothing. Regardless of what we shared, we can still become strangers again. Sometimes you need to risk it all for a dream only you can see. I was once told, if you have the power to eat alone at a restaurant or sit alone in a cinema, then you have the power to do absolutely anything you want in life. Keep going because that person in heaven doesn't want to see you quit. Men settle where they find peace, not beauty, and later cheat on peace with beauty. I find it very manipulative that our angry side is always seen as our true colors, as if I'm being fake when I'm happy and kind. You are more than your heartbreaks. You are more than your failures. You are more than your setbacks. You are more than the pain of your past. You are more than your mistakes. You are God's child, and He will get you through these hard times. Trust in Him. Psychologists say, if a person laughs too much, even if at stupid things, he is lonely deep inside. If a person sleeps a lot, he is sad. If a person speaks less, but speaks fast, he keeps secrets. If someone can't cry, he is weak. If someone eats in an abnormal manner, he is tense. If someone cries on little things, he is innocent and soft-hearted. If someone becomes angry over silly and pretty small things, it means he needs love. Try to understand people more. No matter how many times I fall, I will still rise. Don't worry about losing people. Worry about losing yourself from trying to please those people. An idiot with a plan can beat a genius without a plan. Humanity is free of tax. If you get a chance, never fail to show it. Sometimes your biggest efforts will be ignored, but your smallest mistakes will be judged. Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, and intelligent people ignore. Whatever is taken away from you will be replaced with something better. Every day is another chance to change your life.
I told you I would move on. I told you I would let go of you someday. Honestly, it was the hardest thing I have ever done, but it was worth it. For me and for my heart. You hurt me so bad. You killed my trust. You changed me. I knew I could be strong enough to let you go. I knew it, and I did it. I can't explain how proud I am, because it's only me and me who knows how much you hurt me. But here I am, healing. We may love the wrong person, cry for the wrong person, but one thing is, mistakes will help us find the right person someday.
Nothing hurts more than being disappointed by the person you thought you would never hurt you. Remember, people who try to bring you down are already below you, so fight your battles wisely.
Dear God, I know that I'm not perfect. I know sometimes I forget to pray. I know I have questioned you and my faith. I know sometimes I have lost my temper, but I thank you for loving me unconditionally and giving me another chance, another day to start all